Welcome back to Gist Mama NG, your number one plug for hot Niger celebrity gist. Subscribe if you are new here, because this family does not miss anything. If you watched our last video, where we gave you the complete story of Aki, Chinedu Ikedize, then you already know that this video is the one you have been waiting for. Today, we are covering the other half of the most iconic duo in Nollywood history. He is an actor. He is an author. He is a motivational speaker. He is a global internet meme that has made people laugh on every continent on earth. And he is one of the most quietly private personalities in Nigerian entertainment today. Today on Gist Mama, we are talking about Osita Iheme, the man, the legend, Paw Paw. Let us go. His face has been used as a meme by brands, politicians, students, and regular Nigerians in their WhatsApp groups every single day since 2019. His expression in one movie scene became one of the most shared and most recognizable memes in the entire history of social media. Not just in Nigeria, not just in Africa, but globally. People who have never watched a single Nollywood movie know Paw Paw's face. People who cannot speak a single word of Igbo have used his image to express confusion, disbelief, shock, and laughter. And through all of this global internet fame, Osita Iheme has remained one of the quietest, most grounded, and most deliberately private celebrities in all of Nollywood. Today on Gist Mama, we are telling you the full story, the real one, from Imo State to the whole world. Sit down. Osita Iheme was born on February 20, 1982 in Mbaitoli, Imo State, Nigeria. He grew up in Abia State after his family moved there during his early years. He was born to Mr. and Mrs. Herbert and Augustine Iheme and grew up as one of 5 children. From early on, there was something about Osita that stood out. A natural energy, a presence, a way of carrying himself that made people pay attention even before he ever stepped in front of a camera. Education was something Osita Iheme took seriously, and this is a part of his story that Nigeria does not celebrate enough. He completed both his primary and secondary education in Owerri before going on to Lagos State University, where he obtained a Bachelor of Arts in Computer Science. And he did not stop there. He also obtained an MBA from the Institute of Management Technology, Ghaziabad, a computer science degree from LASU, an MBA. This is not a man who stumbled into success by accident. This is a man who equipped himself educationally while also building a career in entertainment simultaneously. That combination of academic discipline and artistic talent is what separates Osita Iheme from the typical Nollywood story. Now, let us talk about how acting came into the picture, because the journey was not overnight. Osita began acting in the late 1990s, taking small roles and learning his craft quietly on various Nollywood sets. He was playing child roles, the mischievous, energetic, funny child that producers needed, and doing it convincingly enough that people kept booking him. But nobody was calling him a star yet. That was about to change. Osita Iheme featured in the film Aki Na Ukwa because a producer took interest in him while he was still playing child roles in movies. That producer saw something in this young man from Imo State, a natural, effortless ability to inhabit the role of a stubborn, mischievous child so convincingly that audiences forgot they were watching a fully grown adult. And when that ability was placed alongside Chinedu Ikedize's equally powerful performance as Aki, something magical happened on screen. His big break came with the classic comedy film Aki Na Ukwa in 2002, where he starred alongside Chinedu Ikedize. Their chemistry, comic timing, and hilarious performances made them household names across Africa immediately. Aki Na Ukwa was an explosion. Nigeria fell in love, and Osita Iheme, Paw Paw, became a name that every household in the country knew by heart. Within that same year, he starred in more than 10 movies, including very popular ones. His popularity grew rapidly, and he became one of the top 10 most popular comedy actors in Nollywood. He has starred in over 100 films across a career that has spanned more than 2 decades. But what separates Osita Iheme from a typical one-wave Nollywood story is what he did after the initial explosion of fame. Because while many actors ride one big movie to their peak and then fade, Osita kept building. He kept reinventing. He kept expanding far beyond the boundaries of what people expected from him. He moved from comedy into more mature and dramatic roles as he aged publicly. He became a motivational speaker with a message that resonated far beyond entertainment circles. He founded Inspired Movement Africa with the sole aim of serving as inspiration, motivation, and stimulation for the minds of young Nigerians and Africans. He put his MBA to work not just in business, but in building a movement. He wrote a book. He is the author of the inspirational book titled Inspired 101. He became the new generation ambassador for Rotary International District 9110. In 2023, he became the brand ambassador of Taj Bank, one of Nigeria's growing Islamic finance institutions, and he has spoken publicly about his plans to run for political office in the future. This is not a man who got famous and coasted. This is a man who used his fame as a platform to build something much bigger than himself. The comedian who made Nigeria laugh became the motivator who made Nigeria think. Now, let us talk about the memes, because Gist Mama cannot do a full Paw Paw biography without addressing what has arguably become his biggest global legacy outside of Nollywood itself. Osita's character has been trending through memes since 2019 on Twitter and other social media platforms globally. His face, that specific expression of wide-eyed disbelief and barely contained mischief that he perfected in Aki Na Ukwa, became a universal language. When words were not enough to express confusion, Nigerians used Paw Paw's face. When shock needed a visual, the internet reached for Paw Paw. When something was so absurd that nothing else could capture it, Paw Paw was there. Brands picked it up. Meme pages ran it daily. International social media users who had never heard of Nollywood were sharing his face without even knowing his name. Osita Iheme became a global pop culture figure, not through a Hollywood movie or a major label music deal, but through the power of one genuine expression captured on a Nigerian film set in the early 2000s. That is the kind of organic, unplanned, and irreplaceable cultural impact that money cannot buy. And here is something Gist Mama finds fascinating. While his face was going viral across every continent, Osita Iheme himself remained calm, private, and focused. He did not chase the meme fame. He did not try to monetize it loudly. He kept building his foundation, his books, his ambassadorial roles, and his plans for the future. That kind of groundedness in the middle of global attention is genuinely rare. Now, let us talk about the personal life, because this is the question that Nigeria has been asking about Paw Paw for years. Unlike his partner Aki, who had a very public wedding with 20,000 guests, a celebrated marriage, and then a very significant personal update in recent years, Osita Iheme has kept his personal life locked tight. For a long time, Nigeria was not even sure if he was married or not. Osita Iheme is married to his wife Noma Iheme, and they have a son together. That is genuinely all that has been confirmed publicly. No lavish wedding coverage, no Instagram couple posts, no public celebrations of anniversaries. Just a quiet, deliberate privacy that stands in complete contrast to how exposed every other part of his life has been through the memes and the movies. There have been fake death rumors. There have been fake marriage photos. Many of Osita Iheme's followers questioned whether the actor had recently wed, when in reality, the wedding photos were simply old ones from Chinedu Ikedeze's wedding. Nigeria has tried every angle to get into Paw Paw's private life, and he has simply refused to let them in. That level of boundary control in Nigerian entertainment is almost unheard of, and Gist Mama respects it. There was also one particularly painful real-life event that Osita Iheme had to carry publicly. Gunmen killed Prince Iheme, Osita Iheme's elder brother, in Owerri, Imo State in 2022. The man who spent his entire career making people laugh lost his brother to senseless violence. Nigeria mourned with him, and through that grief, as with every other challenge, Osita Iheme carried himself with the same dignity and quiet strength that has defined his entire journey. Now, the honors, because this man has collected them consistently. In 2007, he was given the Lifetime Achievement Award by AMA,
the African Movie Academy. Then, in 2011, President Goodluck Jonathan awarded him the Nigerian National Honor of Member of the Order of the Federal Republic, the MFR, to reward his contribution towards comedy genre movies in the Nigerian film industry. Two of Nigeria's most significant entertainment honors, both earned before he was even 30 years old. That is how seismic the impact of Aki Na Ukwa was on African cinema. Now the money, because this is what Gist Mama knows you came here to find out. Osita Iheme has estimated a net worth of $4 million. He owned properties in Lagos State and Imo State, drives classy SUVs, and invests heavily in real estate and hospitality. His income streams span acting fees, brand ambassadorial deals, public speaking engagements, his foundation, book sales, and business investments. He has built quietly and consistently, never the loudest voice in the room, but always one of the most financially solid. Despite his global fame, Osita Iheme remains grounded and private, focusing on purposeful living and philanthropy. He is also the founder of Inspired Movement Africa, a foundation dedicated to youth empowerment and education, demonstrating that his success is not just about fame, but about impact. He is 44 years old in 2026. He has been in Nollywood for over 2 decades. He has over 100 films to his name. He has a global meme legacy that will outlive the internet itself. He has a foundation empowering young Africans. He has a book inspiring people who have never even watched a Nollywood movie. And he has done it all while protecting his personal life with a discipline that most Nigerian celebrities cannot even imagine. Watch the full video below and see Osita Iheme across different stages of his career, from the mischievous Paw Paw of Aki Na Ukwa to the mature, polished, accomplished man he is today. Because seeing the full journey is the only way to truly appreciate how far he has come. Now, let Gist Mama say something important before we close. The story of Osita Iheme is proof that being different is not a disadvantage, it's a superpower when you know how to use it. A boy from Baitoli in Imo State, who the world could have dismissed, walked into Nollywood and not only conquered it, he conquered the global internet without even trying. His face became a universal language of laughter and expression. His mind produced books and foundations. His discipline built a fortune. And through the loss of a brother, through fake death rumors, through decades of public scrutiny, he never lost himself. That is not just a celebrity story. That is a life lesson. Before we close, Gist Mama wants to hear from you on 3 things. Number 1, did you know that the Paw Paw meme that has been going viral globally since 2019 belongs to a man with a computer science degree and an MBA? Does knowing that change how you see Osita Iheme? Number 2, Paw Paw has kept his wife and son almost completely out of the public eye for his entire career. In an industry where celebrities share everything online, do you think his level of privacy is something more Nigerian entertainers should practice, or do you think fans deserve to know more? Number 3, Osita Iheme has spoken about wanting to go into politics in the future. If Paw Paw ran for office in Imo State or at the federal level, would you vote for him? And what position do you think he would be best suited for? Drop your answers in the comments. Gist Mama is reading every single one. From Baitoli in Imo State to over 100 Nollywood films, from a child actor collecting small pay on Lagos set to a global internet meme icon known on every continent, from Aki Na Ukwa in 2002 to an MBA, a published book, a youth foundation, a bank ambassadorial deal, and plans for political office in 2026. Osita Iheme, Paw Paw, is not just a Nollywood actor. He's proof that being different, combined with discipline, education, and the courage to protect your own peace, can take you further than any amount of noise ever will. Gist Mama will always celebrate the legends. Subscribe so you never miss anything hot. Hit the like button, share this video with your people, and come back for more gist. See you in the next one.